And then I climbed into the big black van, kissed my manager goodbye, and sailed off into the night, certain that this time I'd be cured. I don't mean of smoking. I mean of being angry and suicidal and too full of pain to function outside of hospital. I had been praying that God would send himself to help me in the form of a human being, and I really thought the one God had sent was Dr. Phil. I thought he was literally the answer to my prayers, but I should have known he was batting for the other team because he wasn't spiritually honest. On Jimmy Fallon's show, he was asked how he and I got together. She contacted me, he said. Not true. If he had told the truth, Jimmy might have accused him of exploiting someone while she was very fragile. So after 8 hours of driving and smoking and talking, we got to this trauma treatment centre in the beautiful ass end of nowhere. The doctors in New Jersey had said, rightly it transpired, that a trauma treatment would be dangerous because it was so vulnerable. But no one had listened. First bullshit is the people at the centre want to take my iPad. They might as well have tried to take my lungs. I ran them round the property in the black of night, then shoved it down my pants and hid in the bushes, while 2 women roamed around the grounds in a golf cart searching for me and it. In the end, I gave in and they got it, and in protest, I wouldn't take any of my possessions into my room. I told them they could keep everything else I had if they were taking my iPad. Because it's cruel to just take a person's crutch and leave them sitting in their shit with no comfort or distraction for 24 hours a day, especially if their shit happens to be a load of trauma. So I went overnight from having some comfort to zero comfort, and I hated the ladies for it, but only for a day because it transpired they were lovely, both of them. I meet the psychiatrist at the trunk of his car as I'm stomping back from the garden toward my room. He offers me a fig bar. What the fuck does a rocker want a fig bar for? Is he crazier than me? I tell him no thank you, fig bars are for hippies. I can see we ain't gonna be getting along at all. It's late by the time all is settled for the night. I get to bed about 1 a.m. Dr. Phil's show people are coming in the morning because the condition upon which Phil helped me was I had to do the show. And I had to do it before I had any treatments